Hello, my name is Sara Landis, and I've decided to do a read aloud today. It happens to be St. Patrick's Day, so I have my Irish flag behind me. The book I chose today is Chester by Melanie Watt. Melanie Watt is now one of my favorite authors because she has this precious cat in her books who likes to use his red pen to write back to her while she's writing. So in the beginning it says, "Dear readers, I apologize for Chester's behavior in my mouse story. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sincerely, Melanie Watt." And Chester wrote in red, blah, blah, blah. Chester. Once upon a time, there was a mouse. He lived in a house in the country. Then Mouse packed his bags and went on a trip very, very far away. And we never saw him ever again. In the picture, Chester wrote, "Hasta la vista, Mousy." See how all the black writing is what the author wrote, and then this red is what Chester wrote with his red pen. So Chester moved in and made a few changes to his new place. But Mouse returned home. Oh yes, did I mention he brought back a really big souvenir with teeth? I wonder what that could be. Oh look, it must be this dog. Using the clues in the book, I figured out that it's the dog. Back to the story. Once upon a time, there was a mouse. He lived in... Chester, move out of the way! He lived in the country with his vegetarian dog who only ate carrots. Then Melanie begged Chester to write a better story, and it goes something like this. See how Chester moved into the page and he got in the way? Once upon a time, there was me. Chester stands for charming, handsome, envy of Mouse, smart, talented, envy of Melanie, really handsome. Chester lived in Chesterville, where mice weren't allowed. It was a beautiful day. Until it started to rain. It looks like all of his marker got washed away in the rain. He doesn't look very happy. You can tell by his face. Now, as I was saying, once upon a time there was a mouse. He lived in a house in the country. And he lived happily ever after. The end. The mouse says on the bottom of the page, "I can't work like this." Chester, this is where I draw the line. Nope, I'm drawing the line. Do not cross this line. Keep out, Chester's side. Seems as though Melanie and Chester are having some issues. Chester, that's enough. Hand over the marker this instant. Chester's busy. Hi, I am Melanie Watt, and I am very angry. Hello, I am boring, and I am jealous of Chester. I love how Chester adds these little speech bubbles here to show Melanie speaking, as he drew her, and the mouse. And then he's over here with his little thought bubble, and he's sleeping. Chester, I'm warning you. Hand over the marker and apologize before I count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, la 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 la. Alright, Chester, you want your own story? You want to be the star of this book? Well, get ready. Here it is. Finally. Once upon a time, there was a cat named Chester. He lived in a house in the country. Chester was a very handsome cat, especially when he wore pink. You wouldn't. tutu. Now it's personal. And then in the end of the book, there's a picture of Melanie Watt, the author, and Chester, happy with his red marker. So I hope you enjoyed that book, and I hope to see you soon.